Apocryphal book, second book of the prophet Baruch, also known as the Apocalypse of Baruch. Chapter 1. It came to pass in the 25th year of Jeconiah, king of Yehudah, that the word of Yahweh came to Baruch, the son of Neriyahu, said to him, Have you seen all this, what the people are doing to me? That the evils which these two tribes which remain have done greater than those of the 10 tribes which were carried away captive? For the former tribes were forced by their kings to commit sin, but these two of themselves have been forcing and compelling their kings to commit sin. For this reason, behold, I bring evil upon this city, upon its inhabitants. It shall be removed from before me for a time, and I will scatter this people among the other nations, that they may do good to the other nations, and that my people shall be chastened, and that the time shall come when they shall seek for the prosperity of their times. Chapter 2. For I have said these things to you, that you may bid Jeremiah, Yirmiyahu, and all those that are like you to retire from this city. For your works are to this city as a firm pillar, and your prayers as a strong wall. Chapter 3. And I said, O Yahweh, my Adonai, have I come into the world for this purpose, that I might see the evils of my mother? Not so, my Adonai. If I have found grace in your sight, first take my spirit, my Ruach, that I may go to my fathers and not behold the destruction of my mother. For 2 things vehemently constrain me, for I cannot resist you, and my soul, moreover, cannot behold the evils of my mother. But one thing I will say in your presence, O Yahweh, what, therefore, will there be after these things? For if you destroy your city and deliver up your land to those that hate us, how shall the name of Yasharel be again remembered? How shall one speak of your praises, or to whom shall that which is in your Torah be explained? Or who shall the world return to its nature aforetime, and the age revert to primeval silence? And shall the multitude of souls be taken away, and the nature of man not again be named? And where is all that which you did say to Moses regarding us? And Yahweh, chapter 4, said unto me, This city shall be delivered for a time, and the people shall be chastened during a time, and the world will not be given over to oblivion. Do you think that this city, of which I said, On the palms of my hand have I graven you, this building now built in your midst, is not that which is revealed with me, that which was prepared beforehand here from time when I took counsel to make paradise, and showed it to Adam before he sinned. But when he transgressed the commandment, it was removed from him, as also paradise. And after these things, I showed it to my servant Abraham by night among the portion of the victims. And again also I showed it to Moshe on Mount Sinai, when I showed him the likeliness of the tabernacle and all its vessels. And now, behold, it is preserved with me, as also paradise. Go, therefore, and do as I command you. Chapter 5. And I said, So then I am destined to grieve for Zion your enemies will come to this place and pollute your sanctuary and lead your inheritance into captivity and make themselves Adonim of those whom you loved. And they will depart again to the place of their idols and will boast before them. And what will you do for your great name? And Yahweh said unto me, My name and my glory are unto all eternity, and my judgment shall maintain its right in its own time. You shall see with your eyes that the enemy will not overthrow Zion, nor shall they burn Jerusalem, but the ministers of the judge for the time. But be ministers of the judge for a time. But go and do whatsoever I have said unto you. And I went, and I took Jeremiah, Yirmiyahu, Adu, Serayahu, Yavish, Godoliahu, and all the honorable men of the people. I led them to the valley of Kedron. I narrated to them all that had been said to me, and they lifted up their voice. They all wept and sat there and fasted until the evening. Chapter 6. It came to pass on the morrow that, lo, the army of the Kasdim surrounded the city, and at that time of the evening I, Baruch, left the people and went forth and stood by the oak. And I was grieving over Zion and lamenting over the captivity which had come upon the people. And lo, suddenly a strong spirit, a strong ruach raised me and bore me aloft over the wall of Jerusalem. And I beheld, and lo, 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the city, each of them holding a torch of fire in his hands. And another angel began to descend from heaven, and he said unto them, Hold your lamps, do not light them till I tell you. For I am first sent to speak a word to the earth, and to place in it what Yahweh Sabaoth has commanded me. And I saw him descend into the Holy of Holies, and take from thence the veil, the holy ark, and the mercy seat, and the 2 tables, and the holy raiment of the priests, and the altar of incense, and the 48 precious stones wherewith the priests were adorned, and all the holy vessels of the tabernacle. He spoke to the earth with a loud voice, Earth, 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 hear the word of El Elohim. Receive what I commit to you, and guard them until the last times, so that when you are ordered, you may restore them, so that the strangers may not get possession of them. For the time comes when Jerusalem also will be delivered for a time, until it is said that it is again restored forever. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up. Chapter 7. And after these things I heard that angel saying unto those angels who held the lamps, Destroy therefore, and overthrow its walls to its foundation, lest the enemy should boast and say, We have overthrown the wall of Zion, we have burnt the place of Elohim, and ye have seized the place where I have been standing before.